I am Jitender Singh Dahiya, and I welcome you to Read My Story, where I would be interviewing famous authors, speakers, coaches, celebrities, and entrepreneurs, and much more. Today I have with me Miss Premsai Samontoray to answer questions from her listeners. She is founder of enhancedlifeskills.com. She is a certified clarity and focus coach, certified NLP Master Practitioner, an emotional intelligence specialist who is a passionate and committed to coaching, training, mentoring, and empowering people to master their abilities and focus and enhance their productivity performance. So Prem Sai, with her 18 years of experience, has trained and mentored more than 40,000 professionals and transformed their lives. Apart from being successful clarity and focus coach in the corporate space, she is also a blogger, artist, Vipassana mentor, meditator, and yoga practitioner. Today, she will be discussing with us on the journey, how she started into this, what all challenges she have faced, and she would also answer questions from her listeners. So welcome Premsai on our platform. Now it is open to you.
Thank you so much, Jitender, and it is a great honor to have giving me this opportunity to have you on your platform, and looking forward to it. Thank you so much.
Sure. It would be a pleasure to have you here. So let's get into the first question for you. So where did you grow up, and how did all these things affected you? What you are became right?
Okay, so basically, as you said, to the viewers that I'm a clarity and focus coach, and my career, everything started from Sambalpur. It is one of the smallest district in one of the district in Odisha.
Yeah.
And my schooling and my college, everything was I did there, and so I'm the youngest in my family. We are two elder brothers and four sisters, and I enjoyed the liberty of getting love and affection from everybody in my family.
Great.
Being the youngest, and I was great in my school days with my academics and with my cultural programs, and was very much pro in participating in speeches and debate competitions, representing schools.
Wow.
And apart from that, as I said, cultural, I was great in dancing. So I have learned Odissi dance for almost quite a couple of years, and it was very pleasant, starting. If I talk about my journey, the way I started, I did my graduation also over there in Sambalpur. Yeah, so that's what is my starting, and then after that I got an opportunity to come to Bhubaneswar, which is the capital city of Odisha.
Yeah.
And there my career started, and I started working into a couple of companies over there. So wow, that's what is my, you can say, the starting of my journey from being a school student to a college student, and then being
a professional.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really amazing. So you started from a very small town, and then you were really active and active not only in your academics but other activities as well. Like you are all rounder. Wow, great. So now let's talk about your passion. What is your passion, and how you can define your passion in your life?
So passion, the word passion actually, if I talk about it, मुझे अभी समझ में आया the word passion. What does it mean? Otherwise, those days it was like I was very curious to do many things, to do this, that, learn many things. So if I talk about my the way my career has shaped up, it has a lot of failure stories, I would say, because those days mentors and coaches nahi hua karte the. So those days it was more of girte padte, we used to learn like that. So
totally agree with this point.
Yes. So that time what happened, like I had a lot of affinity towards doing MBA, right? So I was preparing for that as well. But then one mishap happened in my family. Like my second brother, who was, the like elder to me, and he's around 9 years elder to me. He met with an accident, and he just after his 16 days of his marriage, he met with an accident, and he passed away. And it was a turning point of my family, to me as well, because I was very, very close to him. Very much close to him. And so that was my turning point, where I couldn't focus on again going for MBA. And those days management, the fees of MBA colleges were also too high, and being part of a big family and one earning member, father, and so it was not that conducive to go to MBA colleges at that point of time, which I had to drop the idea. Right. So as I said, I was very curious to know about people, and those days I could remember what is like, I was very much interested to learn, to read a lot of books on management. ये मुझे याद है. So I used to take some books from libraries also. भुवनेश्वर में एक library हुआ करता था, knowledge center करके. So we used to take a lot of books over there and read. And so in those years, what happened? I started hopping into different jobs.
Okay.
So I started with a medical transcription. Those days it was a boom. So somebody said, that's the best one. So I did it, and I started working. After 1.5 years, that medical transcription, the whole thing went off.
Right.
Karna kya hai? Then I started being I was a student of NIT. I couldn't go to MBA, so I did NIT courses. So as a student of NIT, I completed my NIT course, and I got a job in NIT Limited itself as a technical faculty. Used to teach Fox Pro and all that. So teaching and training, that's how it started. Okay. But then the subject was not interesting for me, because technical aspect hota tha. So it was like I used to teach them well, but then I was not enjoying myself. Okay. I was not, मेरे को मजा नहीं आता था. I was not enjoying myself.
The subject was not interesting.
Not interested, yes. So that's how it started. So within 6 months, I was very much scared even to go to the office. So I still remember my father used to say, you should go and all that. Plus my brother's death was also a kind of heavy thing for me. I was going through a depression. I was going through a depression for almost 1.5 years. ऐसी डिप्रेशन हुई कि my pulse rate was around 135, 140, 150 per minute. Doctor used to say कि you have to take medications, otherwise you will have some heart ailments. So इस तरह का phase उन दिनों में मेरा हुआ करता था. And so I didn't understand the word passion. So those days when I was going through a lot of mental turmoil of this not able to digest this death, जो भैया का death हुआ था, somebody suggested that pinpointly go and do yoga. That's how I started my yoga. इस तरह से मेरे को. So I there was a institute over there, and I still remember when I went there for the first time, I cried a lot because I was not able to even share my feeling over there.
Because so because of that pain which were hidden over your mind.
Yeah. So that yoga teacher said that, don't worry, aap aana shuru kar do and then just see what happens. So I allowed myself in the process.
Right.
Of practicing the yoga. So within 7-8 months, I could understand that something is going to, soothe ho raha hai, something is benefiting me. Correct. So that's how I started, kind of calming down my nerves on this particular issue. And then I got an opportunity to work with Airtel, Bharti Cellular Limited. That was a launch hua tha Odisha mein tab. And I represented the district Sambalpur for postpaid connections.
Okay, great.
I was a district in charge for postpaid connection for Sambalpur. So that was a very good opportunity for me to learn a lot. So we went to Calcutta, we were trained, and then we came back, and then I was posted in Sambalpur. So tab tak passion kya hai, I was absolutely not aware of it. जो हो रहा है जैसे होता है ना कि
whatever comes in, you went into it.
Kehte jao, yeah. So that when I went to Airtel and I started interacting with people, and when I became a district in charge for Sambalpur and I started interacting with people over there, there I could observe myself that I'm really enjoying interacting with people.
Great.
And then I got married, and then I went to Delhi with my husband. He was in Delhi over that time. He belonged to Orissa, but then we both were in Delhi for a couple of years. I worked there as well. In the duration of working in few companies in Delhi, usi beach I could understand that I am fond of people. I'm fond of knowing about the life of people, their emotions, and what do they think, observe them. तब मुझे उन दिनों में पता चला, मैंने तब तक 5-6 साल जा चुका था. There I could understand that okay, this is what is my inner calling is all about. Okay. And then I very subtly I shifted my role. I was working as an assistant manager recruitment in one of the company as an HR manager over there in one of the company in Delhi. So वहां से मैंने थोड़ा सा subtly अपने profile को change करके I came into training. Wow. So that's how it was my homecoming, you can say. कि अपने जोन से हटकर अगर कहीं आप काम करो, then even if you are doing work but then you are not enjoying. So
this
for
was
me,
the thing you were looking at.
So I was actually not unknowingly I just got into that. Right. But then I realized this is giving me oxygen. So this is my passion. Then I realized. तो इस तरह से मेरा passion organically was introduced to me. Now these days we are there to help people to get connect with their passion. Otherwise those days वैसे नहीं हुआ करता था. So that's how my passion is about life.
So basically from a pain which you have suffered to a journey, then getting into a direction where you actually wanted to be was a huge time period. Like it's kind of a mix of an emotion, sadness to something which you really love about. So it was a great journey. I would say you have transformed from a deprived person in terms of your emotions. And then you are like emotionally free. Now you are helping people to get emotionally free and energize themselves, improve in life. This is really a great journey, I would say. Wonderful. So my next question is again relating to your work. So please share some details about your work and experience, like how and what you have done in your life in terms of your professional journey.
Yeah. So basically, I have 18 years of experience in this industry of coaching and mentoring space. And I have been conducting a lot of workshops and, coaching people, professionals, leaders in this space for last 18 years. And I am also a certified NLP Master Practitioner. So what I'm helping people with is to cultivate and master, to their ability to master their focus in their life. So I enable them to lead their life with clarity and focus. That's what is my mission, vision, and that's what I do on a daily basis. And about my like the other work, as I said, I'm associated with a lot of NGOs where I do my pro bono also. That I'm passionate about this thing. So I do a lot of workshops for youth as well, and for my business and for my training workshops, I do a lot of training and workshops offline and online. These days it is only online after COVID, with a lot of corporate professionals and leaders out here in like pan India, and also one-on-one coaching. I do it globally as well. Clients from different places as well. Yeah. So that is my work.
To understand people like NLP, I'll just explain in simple words, because NLP is a term which we use two ways. One in we can say in terms of IT side, which is related to machine learning and
natural language processing.
Related things. And otherwise, NLP is also used for neuro-linguistic programming, wherein you learn how to energize your body, mind, use your abilities to the best of the possible ways, and it helps you to work on yourself personally, improve your life, and whatever fear, whatever threat you are having in your life, you can overcome them and be a better person, right? So now get into the same way where we were. Now I want to know more about your vision, mission, goal in life, and what you want to do in future.
So future for me is the present itself, because living each day is that's what I focus on. So I as being a coach, I love to work in my zone, the space of being a coach and mentor. That's what is my mission and vision also, to empower people. And to empower people, because see, the thing is, in life we have we actually have and we do not have also. We have our time and energy. And if you see these two are very limited resource that we have. It's not unlimited. हमारे साथ ऐसा नहीं है कि we have unlimited time. Time and energy are the only two resources that we have, and time and energy are the two resources which we do not have also forever. We have it only for a couple of we don't know how many years. So I want to make use of these two to the fullest by helping people to cultivate their way of paying attention to it.
Right.
So because at times what happens, we don't pay attention to our time and energies, and that's what we get distracted. And एक बार ये distraction हो जाता है, so हमारा वो वाला time जो हम distracted कर चुके हैं, it doesn't come back.
And also
so that's what is
your other time, which is very crucial and important, उसको भी वो बहुत affect करता है.
Yeah, absolutely. And success and productivity and excellence, whatever these terms are, it all depends like how do you invest your focus in the time, and what energy are you focusing on, what kind of energy and what in what time, how are you investing yourself in the time. That's what is the real meaning of success is all about. So my mission is to make them aware about that your life is significant. Please pay attention to your time and energies and make the best usage of that, so that you can evolve and transform in the journey of life and be successful and happy, and everything would be a byproduct to it, whatever you're looking as in terms of success.
Yes. So with the same message, I want to know more about things like your 3-4 learnings from your life lessons which you have shared with us, and which you can specify for us.
Okay, so my learnings are like, as I said, we were not having mentors at that point of time.
Correct.
So my the experience of the depression experience that I had because of my brother's death, I was not able to handle my mind, my emotions. So that is one of the learning which is so crucial and important. How did it impact my health? Is after a couple of years when I got married and when I conceived and I had a baby, within 2 years when my son was 1.5 years old, that time I had a disc prolapse condition, which is like my spine actually had a lot of problems. So I had to go into a bedridden. जो disc होती है वो अपने alignment से हट गई थी. So I was bedridden for a couple of months. Now this is what I have learned. My lesson is your mind, the thought process is impacting your body.
Correct.
And if you do not take care of your food and your everything, your exercises and your timings and all that, how does it impact your mind as well? So my greatest lesson which I have learned is how mind influences our body and how body influences our mind. And ये दोनों का जो place है, we get the emotions. And how emotions also create a lot of issues if you do not know how to balance all this. So my greatest lesson is to align the 4 tire of our life, you can say. That is mind, body, emotions and energy. अगर ये 4 चक्के अगर सही हैं, lubricated हैं, अपने bestest condition में हैं, then you can enjoy that success. Otherwise it would be like, even if you are you are sitting in your one of the dream car of yours and you have your lot of tablets in your hand to take care of your heart or your so that doesn't make any sense. So to enjoy life you have to keep your senses perfect, your body, your mind, your
Hmm.
emotions perfect, so that you can you can have the taste of the success
Yes.
in a true manner. So
Yes.
that is what I have learned after losing all my, after learning, I would say, in this 6-7 years, which
Correct.
was
Mhm.
like I turned it into a mess basically.
Hmm.
But then that mess gave me a message that you can still bounce back. And
Correct.
thank God, in my life I got right people, right doctors,
Hmm.
and a different approach, so I could bounce back, and I became a yoga practitioner. So it is a great accomplishment and achievement for me. He, from a bedridden disc prolapse condition to become a yoga practitioner is
Correct. Correct.
a very satisfaction thing for me.
Yes.
And so that's how, and I have been doing this, I've been practicing it, and that's how I learned Vipassana also,
Yeah.
how to take care of your breathing, and how to focus and observe your thought process, so that what is the emotion it is being created in the body, and how is the loop affecting our life.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. So
That's
to
what I learned.
simplify this, we can say first thing is you should understand your problems. It could be trauma, it could be any concern, it could be any problem, external, internal, whatever. They would be there with everybody. So first thing is to understand what all these problems are there. Then secondly, you need to find people, find mentor, find support, find help wherever possible. Like in your case, doctor was your help. So and you also practiced yoga. Those trainers, teachers were also your help. Same way, second thing is to identify people who can help you out with that. Third thing is start practicing, and fourth thing is channelize your body, mind, soul, energy, like whatever we call five sensory organs,
4 aspect of it,
four aspects of life. So whatever ways we need to work on these four things, then everything would be on your side. You would be on the verge to being better each day. This is in simplest form we can say, share with people. So now let's move on to your signature program. You told me about your signature program when we were talking about your professional journey. So I want to know more about your signature program, what exactly this is, why this is important, and how this will help people transform their life.
Yeah, so my signature program is, as I am a focus coach, my signature program is known as the F factor in you.
Okay, great.
Okay. So we call it as X factor. Now this is an F factor in you, because everything that zeroes down is, as I said, no, हमारे पास 3 चीज होती है. हमारे पास एक time है, limited है,
Correct,
the
correct.
energy is also limited. We need to
Yes.
understand and invest कि हमारा focus कहाँ पे we need to invest. जहाँ पे focus जाती है, so we are depressed because our attention goes to depression. We are upset because our awareness goes to that depression or that disturbance, or that
Yes.
whatever we are upset about. So F factor in you is my signature program. Now it is a complete focus mastery program.
Okay.
And it has 3 levels. And the whole focus mastery program has it would be coached or mentored to the participants in NLP way. So being a NLP Master Practitioner, a lot of tools of NLP would be used in that.
Okay.
And the first level is of 2 days program. It is half a day, 8 hours program, which I call it as Discover You.
Okay.
So you will discover yourself, that where you are.
Correct. This is very, very important.
Yeah. So in the wheel of life, where am I? So that is the first, discover you. And then we will also focus on to declutter in all possible ways in this first level itself.
Okay.
So that is the first, discover you. And then the participant in the second level who enrolls for the second level program, I call it as evolve you. So वहाँ से changes start होगा. So that is a 9 hours program, and of a week, 1 week. So it is like 3 days, 3 hours, 9 hours, and then another 3 days of assignments and all that, which is a quite deep and intense guided assignments would be given to the participants. And the last day we come live, and then we help them to talk about, to handle their emotions, the triggers, the internal habits, and whatsoever it is. So उस 7 days program में we help them to evolve. So decluttering हो गया, now the seed would be planted over there.
Correct.
In the second level.
Yeah.
So kahin pe koi emotionally struck hoga, they would be having some issues. So that all would be addressed in that second level of program.
Correct.
And then after that, when if anybody would be interested to go for a hand-holding, one-on-one hand-holding for a complete long-term program, then we have another advance, that is transform you.
Okay.
So it starts with discover you, then evolve you, then transform you. So in this transform you, it is a 1 year program which has basic plus the intermediate, the evolve program, plus 24 sessions in a year, one-on-one. So 1 month में 2 sessions coaching होंगे one-on-one, and it will be 24 sessions. So a complete transformation of that particular person. If a person has something which he or she is not comfortable sharing in the group,
yes,
can share one-on-one, and we can work towards it. अगर कुछ therapy होगा, कुछ emotional baggage है, or maybe कुछ habit है, or maybe getting rid of that habit, or establishing a new habit, or maybe creating and establishing a new routine, daily routine, morning पे, or maybe night questions क्या पूछेंगे, morning questions. There's a little, very much deep into this program is about the transform you, which is a 12 months journey where I would be hand-holding that particular person throughout that year. So it is a complete transformation of the program. So in this whole program, we are addressing a lot of things: emotions, we are addressing internal triggers, we are addressing procrastination, we are addressing overthinking, we are addressing something like if you're stuck in any of the habit or so many things, if they're overwhelmed, they don't know how to focus, they don't have the clarity ki karna kya hai.
Yes.
So in that is, so we create a robust, strong strategic plan, and then I would be a accountability partner to that particular person throughout the journey.
Right.
So kahin pe bhi wo agar kahin atak jata hai, then I am there to help, and we can sit and plan together so that I can handhold him to create the best transformation that is possible for that particular person.
Correct. I can also relate to it because as you said in your previous question when you were sharing about your past experience, so I can relate to this very much, because when we started, we were not having any kind of coaches that point in time. So we started like exploring things our own. Internet was also not there when we started our initial journey. Like when I was in college, internet was not there. When I came to Delhi learning my PG in business management, then was the first time I used internet as a tool like initially we were using social chats and all options to meet people, explore people, and again Google was not relevant that point. And gradually now Google is the thing, wherever you type anything and you get everything about that topic. So from there to now, and this period is the time where we can find good coaches, mentors, and I know you are one of them. You have great amount of experience, you have trained so many people, you have coached many people again. So this journey with you definitely would help the person in his personal or professional life. They would be better people in terms of their mind share, because one most important thing is mindset. If they have right mindset, they can achieve anything. So really commendable work you are doing. So this is a great thing I really like about it. And I would like to know, when we talk about lack of clarity, what exactly lack of clarity is, where it comes from, and how it impacts our life. How can we focus and create impact in our life, whatever we do?
Okay, so lack of clarity, I'll take one very simple example. And then, so when we go to a buffet and you have so many things to eat.
Correct.
And we are not, at times, there are people, they eat and they don't know what to eat, how much, and they end up eating too much, and the next day they get the result, right?
Yeah.
So lack of clarity is all about when you are not observant about yourself, when you don't observe yourself, you don't know, you don't have that curiosity to understand your own self. Then when हम अपने आप को जब नहीं समझते हैं, then we do not understand कि आज मुझे कितना खाना चाहिए.
Correct.
So suppose if I am hungry since morning and this is my first meal in the buffet, then I can have it a little more because that is my first food for the day.
Correct.
But then if I've already taken my lunch or something, and then I'm again getting a buffet opportunity, then I should be mindful. Correct. That to what extent I need to eat. So lack of clarity, now it depends, like if a person who is choosing a career in his life would have a lot of option these days.
Yes, agree.
So उस lot of options में he doesn't know which one to choose.
Difficult to find, right? Which is best.
Difficult to find. So now he thinks that मुझे बाहर से choose करना है, but it is actually not the case. The case is here to be observant that what is my good quality, what am I good at, so that I can align that to my, I can choose similar to that line, and I can be in my home zone and then enjoy my profession. कि पैसे उसका outcome आएगा.
Correct.
Like if I take my example, I started as a technical trainer, which I was not enjoying.
Right.
So because I was not having clarity, right?
Yes.
So because I was not having clarity, I lost almost couple of years.
Correct.
Now this is what I have learned, that what are the process to which we can apply, or which we can educate people, or help them with, so that they can have clarity about choosing a career or about choosing their next 1 year. Ki 2022 is what am I having? Am I having a clarity? What do I need to do in this 2022?
Correct.
First 3 months plan, next 6 months plan, 9 months plan. Ki हम जी रहे हैं या हम जिए जा रहे हैं. These are the two different aspects. So am I living the day, or am I living life, or am I being lived?
Correct.
तो ये दोनों का perspective अलग है, because when you are consuming something, that's great because you will enjoy the taste. If
Correct.
that thing is consuming you, then it's a different story altogether.
Then it is overdue. Right.
Then it is
very relevant example to simplest of its form. Very relevant. And clarity is one thing which people must look at. First thing is they should identify what all options they have and what best suits them. This is what you are trying to tell, right?
Yeah, so clarity, focus तो बाद में आएगी. Clarity is the first thing, and then we need to understand, okay, so Bangalore जाना है, so what is the road? We need to orient our car towards that, and then fill our tank, and then see the checking of our all tires, mind, body, emotions, energy, and then the Google map will support us to go to Bangalore. Then we can focus on Bangalore road. If we are not done with this homework, then we will be, we will go haywire and हम कहीं भी गुम हो सकते हैं.
Correct.
So clarity is so important on a daily basis.
Very relevant. So now on the same path, from your past experiences, from your past journey, I would like to know what is your memory of your first failure or first success. How it looked like.
These are the examples which I gave are my failures itself. I would not say these are the failures, because failure itself is a label.
Correct.
I would say these are my learning stepping stones. So what am I today is because of those series of lessons that I learned from. Yeah.
This is what people look at.
Yeah. So the lenses should be not of the failure lens. It should be a learning lens.
Learning what you have learned from that, whatever the situation may be. And any success story would you like to share? First one I would love to hear.
The first success story is about when I was consistently going to yoga sessions, and after a couple of around 5-6 months, when I was talking about my brother, I was just narrating the event. I was not emotionally involved in it.
Great.
That is my first you can say success or understanding the right perspective of sharing a incident which is very dear to my heart, but I
Correct.
was not involved and I was not crying, but I was happily sharing that, because
Yes,
he was
yes.
my brother and I, how we had a lot of time together and all that,
Yes.
but I was not associated with that feeling. So
Mm.
that is my first I would say success story, because I learned how to disassociate from the event which is past,
Yes.
and how I can let go things
Yes,
in
yes, yes.
life.
Very, very valid point. And I would say this is one great thing people should also work on. Whatever things which is stuck in your mind, stuck wherever, like body, you need to understand that, you need to extract that from your mind, body, and you need to be better, and you need to be more conscious about your life. This is one
Yeah.
important thing. So,
Yeah, because emotions आती ही है जाने के लिए, but then
correct,
what we
correct.
do is we store them forever.
Correct.
So
So
the thing which
now, very important questions. Who are your inspirations in life and why?
life itself is my inspiration, because I when I started looking at my own result, the
Yes.
condition I was having in my disc prolapse condition is hemoglobin 6 and calcium deficiency,
Uh,
iron deficiency, everything. From there I could bounce back with a hemoglobin of 13 to 14, and with all those deficiency, that was very nicely, I could bounce back. I
Great.
could see that how this beautiful body is still with me, defending me and helping me to bounce back. I got so amazed that what kind of machine are we? What kind of mind? I mean, the potential of mind is so much.
Correct.
The potential of body is so much that even if I did a lot of blunder to my body, still it is with
Hmm.
me. So that means if I really be friend with my mind, body, emotions and energy,
Hmm.
then what all can I become? So this is one of my greatest inspirations. So whenever I see anyone, even to you, with when I'm connecting with you, or
Yes.
to a life, to a small boy, or to a eldest to eldest person, I see a person, like when I'm seeing you as Jitender, I also see you as life, a
Correct.
possibilities.
Hmm.
So that is my each and every life. I am observant enough. After doing Vipassana, I've become so observant with my practice that I keep observing a lot, so that
Hmm.
I keep learning few things. Even a dog passing by next to me also, I observe, and then I see something to catch, and to learn from
Yes.
any life that is around me.
Yes. Very
So
perfect example you have shared. Inspiration could be two ways. One is internal, which you have just narrated your example with, and one would be external. We can see
yes.
inspiration from other people, like we are seeing you now. You're sharing your stories, you're sharing your life experiences. This is also an inspiration to people. So we need to work on both. We need to get inspiration from other people, and we need to get inspiration from our within. So that is one great thing which you have shared, because what we do is we seek inspiration from outside, we miss the internal part. So when we
Yeah.
start taking inspiration from ourselves, from our failure stories to a learning lesson to a success one, so that will really help us to be better, be a more learned person, more experienced, more knowledgeable. That will really help us to grow better each day. Really a valid example here. So let's move on to your uh, what we call it as your one good thing which you want to write in your book in future, or a book which you have in mind, which you want to convert into a thing which you want to present to the world, external world. What would that be, and what you want to write in that book?
So the book is already being started actually, Jitender. So it is, I think within another 2-3 months it will be done.
Oh wow.
And the name of the book is similar to the F Factor.
Okay.
Yeah, it is similar to my signature program, the F Factor in You. So, and being a mother, being a woman, being a lady, Also, I'm putting a lot of small stories in that particular book,
Okay.
wherein people when they read, they could understand that each and every incident has something to teach.
Yes.
Only thing is, are we plugging our plug to that to learn? Because
हाँ.
हम जब भी मोबाइल चार्ज करते हैं, so वो प्लग कहीं लगाते हैं ना,
Correct.
वहां से एनर्जी आनी चाहिए. So
Correct.
we should always connect to the source of the resource. So universe is always there to keep us teaching, but then are we connected to the universe? So I am going to I'm placing a lot of small stories and small incidents that happened with me and people around with
Yes.
whom I know.
Yes.
It's a truly incident driven
Yes.
small stories are there in that particular book, where they can understand that everything that we have is time, energy and the focus.
Correct.
Where are we paying attention to? So हमारा एक life, जैसे हम movie जाते हैं, we suppose now the most highlighted movie these days is 83, I guess.
हाँ.
83, or maybe what is this, Pushparaj. So very famous movie. So हम पुष्पराज देखने जाते हैं, and if you pay and you go, and at the end if you don't feel okay about it, हम बोलते हैं अरे यार waste हो गया money, पैसा तो बर्बाद हो गए. Similarly, our life is like that. If we are not investing ourselves into that time that we have,
yes,
जो कि limited है, the energy and and where do we pay attention to? अगर इसी बीच में अगर हमारा attention हट जाता है, then we will definitely sign a bad deal with life.
Correct. Agree. Totally agree with that.
So that F factor will have those simple tools and techniques and all those stuff in that book, which people, when they learn, they would also even more pay attention to their life, which is very significant. Yes. Because we're not dead yet.
Yes.
हम अभी भी जी रहे हैं. Because so till we fall dead, we have possibilities and we have things to explore.
Because these are the stories which make us complete, and sharing a story with others, kind of connecting with them, that really helps people to connect with each other, because moreover, the story of everyone is same in one aspect or the other. So it would be kind of a learning to people who would be getting into it. So definitely best wishes from my side. I really think that book would definitely do wonders, that will be really helpful for people. This is my good wishes.
Because हम सबके पास F factor है. Are we connected to our F factor? So that's what is my message in that book.
Correct. So now I want to know about success. Like, what is your take on success? How you think success should look like? This is one important thing I believe people should know about. People should correlate success to how they understand, how they take it. This is what I wanted to know from your side.
So for me, success, it is a very relative term, because everybody would have their own definition of success. For me, success is when I am functioning at my fullest. There is no pain in my body. There is no thing to hold my mental mental heaviness. It is totally clear. I'm clear in my mind. My emotions are totally free and clear, and my energies are absolutely blooming to get used in the right way. So this is actually success for me, is and then if I eat, I will enjoy. If I talk to someone, I will enjoy. If I play, I will enjoy. If I go for a walk, I will enjoy. If at all I don't have anything but I sit quiet, I will enjoy my own company as well. I will not get frustrated. I will not get depressed. I will not get bored for anything for that matter, because my all four are working perfectly fine. Correct. That is my body, mind, emotions, energy. So मेरे लिए success मतलब हाथ में कोई medicines नहीं है. Life is thriving, and I am all set to do great things in life. That's success. तो आज मैं पानी पूरी खाऊं भी तो मुझे मजा आएगा, और मैं दाल चावल खाऊं भी तो मुझे मजा आएगा. So that is for me, success is like that only. This feeling, the state of being is success for me.
Correct. I totally buy your point here. People see success as achieving something. That I also believe that is not success. That is part and parcel of your life. Whatever you enjoy in your life is your success. Whether you have a good sleep, if you have a good sleep, then that again is a good success, because most people are not able to
having that. Yeah.
yes. So really
And when you are functioning at your full potential in all body, mind, emotions, तो आप जो भी करोगे, you will get good results only. That is a byproduct of achievement that you will get in the journey.
Right. So we are now getting into the last question. So finally, I want to hear from you any message or advice you would like to share with our viewers or listeners.
Okay, so not advice at all. Only thing is, I'm so much interested to talk about what I have gone through. So that I learned by, you can say, within 7 years. It took me 7 years to learn all those about how life is so important. One time I was not. I was thinking, in my school days, I was thinking that to be in the kitchen is one of the worst thing to be. And now today I understand how kitchen can be a pharmacy, how food is so important.
Yes.
So so learning these kind of learning. So what I just wanted to share is pay attention to your life, observe yourself, take care of yourself. Your mind is also a storage house. Don't make it a trash can.
Correct.
Your body is your vehicle. You reside in that body. Don't make it a trash can. Your emotions are your lubrications, which makes you function, and it makes you become a human being. Right. Don't baggage yourself with a lot of emotions and holding to it. Correct. Let it go. And your energies, when your energies are there, see that you invest your energy in the right way with your self-awareness and with your clarity, mental clarity, and with the focus. Because अब जहाँ ध्यान दोगे, focus वहीं पे आएगा. अब जहाँ पे भी ध्यान दोगे, फोकस वहीं पे आएगा. So whatever, just pay attention कि आप कहाँ ध्यान दे रहे हो. Just इतना observation will help you that आप जहाँ ध्यान दोगे वही बड़ा होगा. That will manifest itself in life in a big way. So if you are focusing on your health, definitely you will enjoy health. Right. So pay attention and don't just focus on only one thing. Without usage of you cannot solve everything in mind. You have to take it to your body. So you have to take care of all 4 tires. I would say all 4: mind, body, emotions, energy. पहले के 2 टायर अच्छे हैं, पीछे के 2 टायर खराब हैं, then you won't go anywhere. You won't go anywhere. Right. You will get, even if you go, you will be halfway and you can't go further. So please take care of your mind, body, emotions, energy. Have clarity and see where is your self-awareness. Where are you paying attention to? Where is your focus? So take care of yourself, your time, your energy, and stay focused with clarity. So that's what is only one message, because your life is so important. Your life is
very relevant to everyone. This is one thing which always miss somewhere or the other way. But if we align all these things, we definitely have a good life in all aspects, whether personal, professional, relationship, health, wherever you fit all these things in life, you will definitely get great results. So with this point, with this message, we are coming to an end. So I definitely would like to say this is a great interview with Premsai. I would definitely would like to hear more from you and would like to connect you in again like on this platform, so that you can share more of your learnings, your life lessons to help and motivate people, inspire them. So this is really a great learning from all of us. Thank you so much for your time. I really enjoyed our conversation, and I'm definitely looking for hearing you again. And I would also be sharing a link of your website and your social media account on this video and podcast, so that people can come and learn from you personally, directly. That will help them to inspire and motivate in their life. Thank you so much, Premsai.
Thank you so much.
And thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Jitender.
Sure. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and listening. I hope you must have gathered a lot of information and enjoyed watching, listening. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good time. Bye-bye.